You got like a whole, like, you weren't kidding.
What?
You like literally bought a whole journal for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
No,
Okay.
I just didn't know you had already bought a journal for it.
Oh yeah, we've got stuff in there already, ready to go. What's poppin' party people? It's your girl J-Dog.
And Zach.
Unfortunately, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Jaylynn, but you can just call me J-Dog. So for today's video, I'm gonna be reading Little Zach, my dream journal. I've been wanting to make this a video for a long time, but I just felt like we needed a good amount of dreams written down before making the movement. But I feel like we've got like an alright amount.
I mean, considering you have some wild dreams like every day.
They're fun. They're so fun, you guys. A lot of the time what I try to do is as soon as I wake up, I put them right into my notes on my phone and then go back to sleep, and then like later try to transfer them over to my dream journal so that I don't forget. So I'll be reading some out of my phone and then out of here. Ready? I'm nervous for some reason. I'm nervous. Okay. I don't even know what this is, so I'm nervous. Okay, well this was...
I feel like some of these are like...
I know, I'm nervous. Okay. I like want to like read them real quick just to make sure it's like nothing weird. Okay.
Right.
March 6th, apparently. Alright, this is my dream. Okay, it was the day before my birthday and I went over to Tea Gods. We was in her room, but not the current layout. I'm talking 2005 layout. Game boards stacked to the top of her closet. Pink walls and horses everywhere. Bro, yeah. What a throwback.
Yeah.
This is where it gets weird. Ex-boyfriend walks through the door. Taylor and I look at each other like, what? Then my fiance was next. LOL. I don't know how all these boys getting in Tea God's house. LOL. Zach has a bouquet of roses and he's like, come out with me. All of a sudden there are 2 exits to Taylor's room. Good. We walk out. All of a sudden we're on a cruise and there's an alarm going off. Oh dude, I remember this so vividly now. The cruise ship is sinking. Taylor, Zach, and I were all trying to climb ourselves in a hole.
Climb into a hole, maybe?
Cram ourselves in a hole.
Oh, cram yourself in a hole?
Like a basement, I guess. I spelt hole W-H-O-L-E. But we'll talk about that later.
Cool. Like
a basement, I guess, but not meant for people to fit in. Next thing I know, I'm in my grandparents' old house.
Okay.
Okay, this part I don't remember so vividly. Planning my B-Day party. The theme was roller skates.
Okay,
Question mark.
Jaden.
Question mark. Alright.
Sounds like a little idea for Jaden.
Right?
Little roller skate
What, you
party.
can't go on Facebook.
Well, while you're finding like... Okay. I don't have a reaction to these though.
Why? Yes, you do.
Oh my... The cruise ship sinking.
Okay, F you. Anyway. Alright,
I'm just like listening to them.
March
I'm just
15th, bro. Moving on. I went to school and Ashley from Twinkle Toes, was the teacher. Ouch. LOL. But in my dream, I wasn't even tripping. She was just like, Jaylynn, you're so cute. LOL. Winona and Maddie went to school with me. I remember we were going to lunch and I was all nervous about buying lunch because I only had change.
It'd be like that.
I took so long trying to count my change out that my friends left. I caught up to them, but when I got there, their mood was different. Everyone was all mad. Some rando came over and punched Nona right in the head, and everyone starts throwing food. No one was helping her, so I got up hella quick to start punching heads too. Then out of the blue, Camille and Ashley came out of nowhere punching heads as well. We're all fighting people we don't even know. Don't remember what happened in between, but we were back in the classroom and I was showing them Jaden's room in the basement. What?
Okay.
In the basement?
Yeah, that's like... We kidnapped Jaden. His room is now in the basement.
Okay, good. I give that one like a 3.
Oh, I should rate these stories.
Yeah, you should. That one was terrible.
The fourth one, the first one, I'll give it like a solid like 4 out of 10. And this one, I'll give a 5 out of 10.
Really? The second one was better?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Alright, February 2020, there's no date, so we're just gonna go with it. My fiance had these Bro, I immediately knew which one this was. My fiance had these kid hoodlums at his workplace, and they started effing with him. He started getting worried they would figure out where we live and come after his people, his dad, me, so on. So he talked to his dad about it. It hella spooked his dad out. He was like, I know what to do. I was like, alright, what do we gotta do? He goes, we gotta put sheets on all the trees.
I remember this one.
Sheets on all the trees. I was like, oh, okay, sheets? He was like, yeah, it'll tell them I was a part of the Hells Angels, so they won't mess with us. This one gets a 10 for sure. For sure. We had sheets on the trees. We actually did it. How do you even manage that?
That one was a solid 11 out of 10.
Like, they're not going to be like, oh, Hells Angels. They're going to be like, they're psychopaths.
There's... That would
Either way, they're not gonna fuck with us.
If they roll up to if I roll up to a house and there is sheets on the trees, I'm turning my ass around so quick.
For sure.
And going.
Understandable.
I'm not even gonna think about the Hells Angels. I'm gonna think I'm in danger.
I don't know what's up with the Hells Angels though. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. Alright, moving on. March 16th, 2020. Wait, did you rate that one?
Yes.
10?
11.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. My dad and Jen moved. I still lived with them, so I had to go with them. Their new friend by the new house was also by my new school. That was a lot to take in. I was still in high school, and their daughter went there with me. One kid I went to school with in like 5th grade, Richie Ta, whoa, comes out of nowhere on my first day, came up behind me, grabbed me by the chin, and tried to break my neck.
Grabs me by the chin and tries to break my neck.
I was like, what the fuck? He just ran away, comes back like 10 minutes later and punches me in the side. So I fought back. He ended up falling and hitting his head on a brick wall and passed out. So me and the neighbor girl ran. We hopped in her Jeep and took off, but they followed us and found where we live. We went to leave the house again, and they were hiding in the Jeep with knives. Wow. We were just crying our eyes out, begging them not to kill us. Shit scared me awake. My face was all wet from crying.
Like actually?
Like actually.
Oh, okay, that just brought it up to a 9.
He's like, it was a 4, but the fact that you actually cried.
Yep, that brought it up to a 9.
Lit. Thanks. That one was... Those dreams, like, in the moment, like, when you're dreaming them, they're, like,
so scary.
So terrifying, but then when you wake up and actually think about what happened, it's like...
Yeah.
It's like
why wouldn't I have, like, just went inside and grabbed the knife myself? Or why wouldn't I just not get in the Jeep? Or...
Right. Just not get... We're just like, please don't kill us, we get in the Jeep.
You're like, I'm gonna get in. You're gonna put the knife to my neck. Just don't pull, okay?
Like, what is wrong with me?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So that was an 8 out of 10. It was a 7, but you started crying.
You said 9. Oh.
No. It went from a 7 to an 8.
Okay.
It got downgraded from a 9 because yeah.
Okay. Good.
Cool. So it's an 8.
Alright,
right?
good. April 6th, 2020. I took off to school in a... Oh, bomb. Okay. I took off to school in a bomb-ass mood. Not a bomb. Calm down.
Okay.
But when I got there, my teacher was being... Oh, being a bit... Just put B-I-I-I-I. Telling me to shh. She could tell it ruined my mood, so she told me all the answers. Then Gabby...
my teachers would do
right? That. Then Gabby DeMartino. I think it's DeMartino, but...
DeMartino?
Isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, whatever. She's a YouTuber if you don't know who that is. She starts singing Ariana Grande. We went outside and was chilling on swings with Taylor until I finished my work. I was talking too long, so she gave me all the answers. out of nowhere, I was like, I'm gonna go get Sarah. T said she would come, plus drive me. We ended up at my old house in San Jose, definitely not where Sarah lives. All of a sudden, we were in a dune buggy, and she, hey Bella.
Bella, hey, could you like shut up?
We're trying to make a video. Okay, anyway, so we ended up in a dune buggy. She starts driving off-road. We saw a lizard that looked way too big, bigger than Millie. Oh, crap. I was like, you know where are we going? As we fly off the side. Oh my gosh, I remember this. We fly off the side of a cliff. We crash, and there were big-ass animals running at us.
Imagine just...
They lashed on my leg. I was rushing around screaming like crazy.
Imagine someone just missed the part about these are dreams.
These are dreams, by the way.
Yeah, you imagine they just think that these are real.
Yeah, Taylor found a way out. I was screaming the whole way. I kicked hella hard right before I closed the gate, and they got off. We ran like a mile to the car. We get in the car like nothing happened. Started talking about lunch. Drove in a place where they oil cars. Drive through. What? And told the lady she didn't like her because she didn't have kids. Then drove off. That's all I remember.
What?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Wait, this is still the same story about the lizard bigger than Millie and the debunky?
Yeah.
That was a 6.
That was like a 2. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, actually, no, yeah, me too. Yeah,
a 6 is a high number.
That was that was a 4. You
That's
give it a 2,
4.
I'll give it a 4.
Okay,
Because,
sorry.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, September 15th, 2020, I was going back to school and I felt like there was some weird stuff going down with a classmate. Honestly, I can't really piece all that together, but something about her kid plus boyfriend, so I took off with the baby. I ran to the office and just sat there with the principal holding the baby. Then the parents came up trying to take the baby. I was like, no. Then the baby fell through the railing. Everyone started freaking out, so I left. I went home to tell Zach what happened, and there was a fair at my house. So I went inside the house, and his uncle was in there by himself. I was like, hey. He's like, can you give me a smiley face tattoo? And I was like, sure. It was weird. After I gave him the tat, I went to go look for Zach again. I found him finally, but he didn't see me. He walks right up to some girl. Oh, it's getting juicy. He walks right up to some girl and gives her a fat hug. I walk up and I'm like, who's this? And she goes, who's this? Zach's like, Jaylynn, this is Jacqueline. Yikes.
Jacqueline who?
Yikes. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I walked away thinking my fiance was coming after me. So I go back outside and was just walking around, seeing hella kids I went to school with, people trying to give me hugs and chat. But J-Dog is now not in the mood. I see David Dobrik. Oh, good.
Oh, not this one.
And in my dream, it's no big deal. We was like besties, LOL. I go up to him and was like, can we talk? He's like, yeah, just a sec. He was putting up a huge jumpy house. I don't know why all this is happening, by the way. LOL. So he finishes and comes over to me and gives me a hug. And let me tell you, David Dobrik gives good hugs. I was like, I think Zach is with someone else. He's like, Jacqueline? And I was like, yeah. He's like, no, they're just friends. You should hear how he talks about you to her. He loves you. He lets go and is like, smile, period, don't trip. I almost cried from his little speech, LOL. Then weird shit started happening again, LOL. All the kids got their own ice chest full of toys and drinks and stuff. Whatever was in them made them act like crackheads. LOL.
So why the hell was the fair at your house?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
And was it Jacqueline Hill?
No, unfortunately it was not. Yeah. Unfortunately it was not.
I would have asked her to make that bomb ass like.
Oh, the chalupa thingy?
Not the chalupa.
What's it called?
It's called a crunch wrap.
Crunch wrap. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have asked her that.
You would have?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
And then I would have asked David for a Tesla.
Okay, so my dream, I woke up this morning and had to write this down really quick, but then I started getting mad because I was like really like asleep and I started spelling everything like incorrect, and so I just gave up. But this is what I got so far. So we got stuck in an ape house.
Ape house.
I don't know. Zach and I went to a zoo. We thought it would be super lit to go get up close and personal with some apes. So we broke in the ape house. Like, what is an ape house?
Like that, the Team 10 house, the hype house.
The ape house.
The ape house.
They weren't in there at the moment, so we had time to get in our places, and we thought it would be super cool just to watch them overnight and see what they do. So we found this ledge pretty high up. We was gonna have to do some major climbing, so ended up getting up there, but there was no way I was getting down without help. Maybe a helicopter or a giraffe. All of a sudden, a stampede of apes come in through the front door and they are running around like psychos. I started freaking out and moving all over the place trying to get out. I started shimmying across the ledge. We were trying to get out and Cheech like, don't move, don't move. Apparently we thought if we didn't move they can't see us. Like dinosaurs. Is it true? No. I said I don't know anything about apes, but I'm assuming that's not true. And then I went back to sleep. There was definitely a lot more. So like, let's get a vision here. So there's like, it's like a big gate right here. This is like the front door area. There's literally a front door. You walk in the door, and then there's just rocks everywhere. And then there's like this cave thing in the back over here, and then there's like a cave door. You walk in the cave door and there's just like rocks all over the ground, and then there's like a stage. But like if you're actually going to the zoo, you can't see the stage. You can just see like the gate and then the rocks right there in the front. So anyway, I ended up getting off of my ledge, and they come in and they're like trampling all over me and trying to like whack me and like kill me and whatnot. So Cheech was like, don't move, don't move. So I turned to the wall and just go like this at the wall, just like
Corvette.
Yeah, just hoping that they wouldn't see me. And they had like a meeting. The apes did. Like there was one up on the stage, and then the rest of them were like sitting on the rocks and stuff. Like it was like a, what's it called? Like where all the seats are and stuff.
Where all the seats are. A concert?
Like a
meeting? A conference?
Like, no, like he's at the top. Like when you're at a concert, we're sitting in the stands. It was like they had stands and they were all just like looking at like the big ape on stage. And I was just like this, like trying to hide.
Why didn't you get away while the apes were moving?
I was like dead ass in the middle of their like concert. Like if it is true and you can't move, like I would have been seen for sure. In my dream though, they didn't bug me, so I don't know, bro.
That hurt my head. That story was a solid 7.5.
That's pretty high.
I'll give it a 7.5.
That's pretty good. I kind of liked that one.
It was too confusing.
It was. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, for that it's a 6.5.
There was like more
it's
like bits and pieces, but I can't like piece all that together, you know?
Yeah, that's
sometimes it'd be like that.
That's a lot, my guy.
But yeah, I guess that's all that we got for right now. I mean, I don't know how long we've been recording, but I feel like that was a pretty good amount, right?
That was a pretty good amount. It's a good amount.
Did you like?
Some of the stories were good.
Which one was your favorite?
The sheets.
Oh yeah, the sheets for sure. Yeah, that one was my favorite. Yeah, comment below which your guys' favorite one was. I'm curious.
And do you guys have any like weird dreams that you guys have had that you can remember?
Yeah, I don't know if you can put that in the comments, can you?
Why not?
I don't know, like I'm assuming it'd be pretty long. I mean, if you can fit it in the comments, I'd love to hear. If not, I have a great idea. You should
send it to your
Instagram me. Yeah, you should DM me on Instagram.
We can react to it, or you can
and then we can react to them. I feel like that'd be so fun. Reading your comments for a YouTube video. Your comments. Reading your dreams for a YouTube video would be just fun. But anyway,
we should also do story times though.
Story times?
Yeah, like
I should.
If anybody has a story time,
Oh, you can send
we
that
should
to me.
react to it.
I'm down. If you guys have some story times, go ahead and DM me those as well, and we can react to those too. I have some fun story times, but most of them I will either get sued. I'll either get sued or we're gonna stir up some shit quick. And I don't know if I want to get involved in all of that right now. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in my next video.